Abracadabra, here I come. Magic carpet styling. Move like magic that challenge. Poof, you need reminding. Getting round that losing shop. Put my word, she back again. You will never end the rain. We keep multiplying. Running through the evidence. They just no denying.
Hi, family, and welcome to We Are Royalty 101. I am Royalty, and I want to get on here today and really speak about just the way women tear other women down. We really have to stop that. One of the women that I'm going to point out and really make the star of this video is Cardi B. I grew up around sisters, and one thing I can say is all women are different. And, as we all have problems, we all have ups and downs. For some reason, we find it somewhere in our mind and in our hearts to judge one another. One person I've seen being judged really harshly is Cardi B. And one reason she was judged harshly, number one, because she was a stripper and because, she came from the hood. And, then it was once she found, fame and got money, then it was they were judging her because she had implants, and then they were judging her because just this and then that and then the other. It's like if it wasn't one thing, it was another. And the first time I seen Cardi B, one thing I said about her is she keeps it real. She's not fake, she's not phony, trying to make people think that she's someone that she's not. When she was a stripper, she was like, hey, that's what something that I chose to do. And the thing I liked about her also is that she had a man that was incarcerated, and she really was sticking by his side, even though she was in the limelight. She was sticking by his side. She let everybody know that she had a mate. This woman, showed a level of loyalty that I had never seen I don't see in most women. She had a level of loyalty, not only to herself, but to the person that she was with. And then she also had, a level of loyalty when it came to her family. One thing I can say about Cardi B is when she stepped into the game and really became famous, I didn't hear her about her sleeping around with a bunch of men. I've heard a lot of stories about a lot of celebrities, but I didn't hear that with Cardi B. I heard about her getting into the relationship with Offset, and from there, next thing you know, they're engaged, and the next thing you know, marriage and babies and all of that. And so, and that's better than I can say about most women. You know what I'm saying? I see women go through man after man, never get married, never even have anyone give them a ring, never have anything happen anywhere near that. And you're judging someone who's actually achieved something that you probably have wanted all your life. We have to really stop judging each other, because it's getting to the point where, it's obvious. It's almost like if a person isn't like you. I know there was a group of women that I used to work with, and all of these women were kind of heavy set, or they had, and I'm not into body shaming, but one guy at the job was saying one lady was shaped like a box of Newports, and what I'm saying, and that was why that they were mad at another group of women. And it's like some women are so unconfident in themselves that they find it they find it easy to attack other people. And it's mostly because they do not like who they see when they wake up and look in the mirror. And, one thing I can say is, I admire a lot of the women who are in the industry who have, been able to get with one man and stick with that one man. They haven't been seen with multiple men like Beyonce. She, got with Jay-Z, even though she may have had other relationships before Jay-Z. You didn't see them all over the media. You didn't see, her name being dragged in the mud like some common slut. And when Cardi B, graduated, I say graduated from the strip clubs to the limelight, to the red carpet, I didn't see that with her either. I seen her really trying to hold down a family, have a family life, and do things that she aspired to do, and that was the struggle that I seen with her. But everyone seemed to see this other picture, and I think it's because most of the times when we're not confident in ourselves, we're looking for the worst in everyone else. So a person, I can say, like, for myself, I've done so many things in my life, I've opened businesses, multiple businesses. I've done so many things. Every man I've been with has been a long-term relationship, marriage, or something like that, and it's like, till this day, I seem to still get people trying to drag my name through the dirt or try to tear me down or look at me in another way. They don't want the pretty picture to be what it is. And, it's like, it gets kind of draining, for celebrities, especially because they have a bigger and a much larger viewing and, a much larger fan base. One thing I can say about Cardi B is that she is making her money. She is making a life for her and her family. She has two beautiful children. She just actually won a lawsuit where a YouTuber was tearing her name down, spreading rumors that she had herpes. And I believe this woman was just really jealous of her. And I think women that are married most of the time are the ones attacking other women who are beautiful or who have shapely bodies and have this certain level of attention. They want to tear these women down because in their mind they're intimidated, and they know that their spouse may look at this woman and admire her. So most of the time people would like to tear your name down so that other people don't admire you, which is an old game that has been played for centuries. And we just really need to give up the ghost. We really need to get over ourselves. Stop trying to judge people because maybe you feel they look better than you, they have a better body than you, they start businesses and you haven't, they've wrote multiple books and are published authors, and they're business oriented and you're not. You know what I'm saying? Just get over it, because when you look at Cardi B, all I can say, she's probably everything that you would want to be. You know what I mean? In every way, shape, form, and fashion. If she decided to get butt implants and boob implants, that is her body and that is her business. Why is it pissing you off so much? Do you have a man sitting on your couch that is a tramp, and that he sleeps with everything, so you're afraid he might see her and take a liking to her, so you feel you need to drag her name down before before he can actually get a chance to admire her? It's like I've had people do that to me, try to drag my name through the dirt. I mean, even when my husband passed away, I had people that was discouraging other people from supporting me because I am fabulous. I am fabulous. I keep going. I take a licking and keep on ticking. I am a star. So therefore, they don't like me shining at all. So they always are trying to dim my light in some sort of way, take my energy, steal my magic. And it's just been an ongoing thing. So I completely understood what Cardi B was going through when that woman came out and was attacking her, that YouTuber, and saying that she had herpes, and trying to discourage people from liking her as and being a fan of hers. It was only because that woman was jealous of Cardi B, and Cardi B ended up winning that lawsuit, got millions of dollars. And so basically what I saw with that case with Cardi B is that, the woman was jealous of her, and she took pride in trying to tear down Cardi B's name because everyone in the world loved Cardi B. And so at the end of it all, Cardi B won, because to say that Cardi B has herpes and, she has children, and she would even make statements like Cardi B shouldn't be kissing her children, as if the children were in danger. Now, me, on the other hand, I probably would have took a totally different action, because when it comes to my children or it comes to people that I love, I can get really aggressive. I don't condone violence. Though when it comes to your family, I'm sure we all can relate to that. We, take on a different stance and a different energy. Though I just want to just make this the root of this video, that us as women, we need to stop attacking each other. We really need to stop trying to drag each other down just so that we can look a little bit better for an hour or two. You're not going to look better for a whole year, because if you have to drag someone down just to make yourself look better, how long is that going to last? I mean, take a rest, have a break. If you have cellulite, if you have saggy boobs, if you have, knees that knock together, you know what I'm saying? If you have an eating disorder, you have a cheating man, you have an unhappy life, you have 5 different baby daddies, don't hate on women that, have found happiness in their lives. Don't try to find every little flaw that you can find to say, oh, this person is not meeting the status quo, or this person is not somehow perfect in your eyes, because evidently you're not either, because perfect people don't judge. The only source that I know that is perfect is the great mother, the Lord herself. I don't see anyone that has created the sun, the moon, the stars, or the galaxy. So it's like, and so, we really need to just stop it. Take a break. It's not rocket science. Some people are just, it's obvious why they're hating on you. And for anyone who sits back and listens to gossip, you really need to look at the source of the gossip. Anyone who is going to bring you information about someone talking bad about you, you need to look at that person and wonder, why was that person so comfortable talking about you behind your back in front of the person who's bringing you the information? It's probably because that person has been talking about you as well. So we gotta really know who our friends are at the end of the day. We gotta really know who's in our corner. We gotta really look at people for who they are and know who is really unhappy, and not to be upset with them. Actually forgive them. Feel sorry for them. Have compassion for them. One thing I can say when it comes to Cardi B is she is an amazing artist. She is an amazing mother. She's a woman that stays at home. She cooks, when she's not out working and doing this. Even if she might get lip implants, eyeball implants, nose implants, feet implants, shoulder implants, whatever kind of implants the hell she want to get. Leave that woman alone. Stop judging each other. Us women, we need to lift each other so much higher than we do. If you're jealous and envious, make sure you get some counseling for that. But stop pointing the finger, because guess what? When you're pointing your finger at someone, there is 3 more pointing back at you. Okay? So I just wanted to get this out my system, because I'm really happy that Cardi B won that lawsuit and, kicked the dog dust out of that woman when it came to her trying to belittle her and knock her name in the dirt. I've had people envy me for so long, and it's almost as if they have fear in their heart that one day people will admire me as much as I should be admired. That is an actual fear for some people. And so, we have to know those that fear us. It's kind of like, we got a whole race of people fearing the African goddess, but then we also have people of our own race, attacking us and fearing us as well. And so instead of being a bitch, and I'm going to say it, lift yourself up on a pedestal. Go to a fitness class and work out. Get rid of your cellulite. Get away from your cheating man. Actually find somebody who will marry you. Stop judging everyone else who's doing everything that you would have loved to have done in your life. Because as far as I have come as a chosen one, can't nobody stop my shine. Can't nobody stop my flow. And can't nobody stop my purpose. Okay? So as I said before, at the end of the day, you guys, let's continue to lift each other up. One thing I will say this is, when I did get married, there were a lot of people acting as if they were happy for me, just like there was a lot of people acting as if they were happy for Cardi B, but behind the scenes, they're talking behind her back. A lot of people envied our lifestyle, me and my husband, and how he put me in a beautiful home and was flying me to Egypt and doing things that they had always dreamed and imagined happening in their lives. And, when my husband passed, they couldn't wait to stick their claws in me and rip me apart. I'm a grieving woman. I'm going through, enough as it is. But then I got people who have been watching my social media page for the past 6 years, envying everything that me and my husband had acquired together. At the end of it all, I find out who my real people are and who my haters are. And so just like I said, you guys, there are people watching your social media page and even watching your videos, and they can't stand the skin you're in. Okay, they can't stand your beauty, they can't stand your shine, they can't stand your light, and they can't wait to put it out. As soon as they get the opportunity to do that, they'll try. Okay, but I just want everybody to know, you're not going to stop Cardi B's shine. You're not going to stop Beyonce's shine. You're not going to stop Halle Bailey's shine. You're not going to stop my shine. Okay, because at the end of the day, no matter what they say, in each and every single way, I am royalty. You are royalty. We are royalty, family. and I shall see you in a minute. Ashe.
Rocketera, here I come. Magic carpet styling. Move like magic excellence. Proof you need reminding. Getting round and losing sharp. Uma with you back again. You will never end the rain. We keep multiplying. Running through the evidence. There's no denying.